Hey guys, a quick tutorial on how you can get the most powerful items in the game in Season 10. So as you can see, I have, for example, these 3 Mythic Uniques. I already have some Chaos Armor in my stash. It's not too much, but I also only played like 45 hours. And yeah, I have a few tricks to share and maybe some new things that you are not familiar with. So let's just start. How you can farm Mythic Uniques and Chaos Armor at the same time. There is a very effective way, and I can show you that in this clip here. So maybe you saw already other creators telling you that you should buy warp scrolls. So you go to the seasonal location, you buy the scrolls, and I think you need like 69 or 89, I think it's 89 scrolls in order to do this method. So you just have to spend some time for buying the scrolls. You also need more than 20,000 warp. Warp is are these purple flames that you can see in the right corner here in the bottom, this one here. So this is the seasonal earnings or seasonal progression currency, and for that you will need to spam nightmare dungeons. So I can also show you in my stash or in my dungeon keys here. Actually, I have only nightmare dungeons with this Chaos Rift tag, and this is the only type of nightmare dungeons that you want to run actually in the season. And there you will find a lot of this currency, which is called Infernal Warp. And then after you have 20k, I think it's 22k or something, you have enough to buy this 89 scrolls. Then you just create a new character. So keep in mind, it has to be the same character as your main one. So when I play Rogue, I want to make another Rogue. Just so that the Chaos Armor that can drop is actually helpful for a character. Then after you have created a character, you go do this first quest. So you just move to this NPC. Then you have to move to this location in the north of the map. I can also make this a little bit faster. Then you talk to the NPC, you go back to the seasonal location, and here you can now use the scrolls that you bought with the other character and have to use all of the scrolls. So just make sure that you have some space in your inventory and in your stash tab. And this can also take a while, but yeah, once you have done that, I think it's 89 scrolls, like I mentioned in the beginning, you can pick up all of the reward tracks, or like, yeah, the entire reward track of the seasonal progression board. And the reason why you want to go for this reward or for this method instead of just spamming the greater chaos chests, or I don't know how they're called, the chests that you can see at the top here. These also give you Chaos Armor and they cost less. But this method that I'm showing you here is better for several reasons. So as you can see here, now we have all of this stuff, and you can actually just you don't have to open it with this character. You can just transfer the stuff into your stash tab. Into your stash tab and open it with your main character. And so I can also show you the second clip. Once you have your character, you can just open everything, and here again you will see that one second, you will see that you will get a lot of stuff here. And the good reason why you should hunt these items with this method is that you will get a bunch of other useful stuff besides Chaos Armor. So for example, as you saw here, we got a mythical spark. This is used in order to craft mythical items, or create mythical items. And you also get a bunch of other useful stuff, like you get nightmare dungeons. So you with this method, you can just refill on your Chaos Rift nightmare dungeons, and you don't have to craft them with the occultist. You will just get new nightmare dungeons with the Chaos Rift tag, and this will allow that this loop of progression is continued over and over again. So this is one good reason, or another good reason. And yeah, besides this Chaos Armor, as you can see here, you get 4 total Chaos Armor pieces and 1 Mythical Spark, which is good if you want to also get mythical items. And also you get all of this Chaos Rift, Nightmare Dungeons sigils. And what I forgot to show here is, what you also get, and this is also quite important, is you get boss materials. And boss materials in this season are kinda valuable. So the last couple of seasons we had this huge problem where we had a big inflation going on in the D4 market. And this season, for some reason, we have no dupes at all. So this means the economy is in a very healthy state and boss materials have some big value. So we can check this out at the Diablo 4 trade website. It's called diablo.trade. And here you can see, for example, Betrayer Husk, which is the most valuable summon material, costs up to 45 million per husk. This is way higher than last season, where it only was like 1 million, 2 million, I can't remember, but with duping mats, it's way cheaper. And here you can see the prices go up quite high, even up to 50 million. Sometimes you will find very cheap ones with 20 million, but the regular price, I would say right now, is something between 40 to 45 million. And so you can imagine, when you also drop boss materials, and it's not only Betrayer Husk, but also other boss materials, which also cost like 1 million per material. So 100 Exquisite Blood is also worth 100 million. And these 3 husks here, I think you get 2 husks per cage or per reward progression. They also cost are valuable with 100 million gold. And gold is very rare in a season. So you can farm it by your own if you do Infernal Hordes. So with Infernal Hordes Compass you can also farm some gold. But it's also a very good method to just sell Betrayer Husks, for example, and other boss materials for gold as well. And what you can actually do with this gold is, because we do not have an inflation and we do not have duping, for some reason we still have very cheap prices for runes. And this is also something that may be new to you. I know many players or people don't like using this trading website for Diablo, but maybe you have missed this important update here. So when you go to the filter, you have this rune sets available, and this is new. I think this was new in the last season, I think. And here you can go for all mythic items that you want. So here, for example, I have chosen Hair of Perdition, and then it will give me this package of the runes that I need in order to craft this mythic. Because with the DLC, Vessel of Hatred, you can go to the jewel guy and you can go for rune crafting and mythic unique crafting. And here you will need a certain combination of runes and 2 sparks, and then you will be able to craft your mythics. And this is exactly the way how I crafted my mythics. I found this Ring of Starless Skies, but I have crafted both of these 2, Hair of Perdition and Shroud of False Death. I did 0 boss runs this season. I did no Belial at all, and I just crafted my mythics using this website here. And you can see it's fairly cheap. So 1.5 billion gold for 1 mythic is fairly cheap. And with the method that I just showed you, you will get everything. You will get the mythical sparks, you will get the Nightmare Dungeons in order to repeat the loop, you will get Chaos Armor, and you will get boss materials that you can sell for gold, and with the gold you can buy runes in order to craft your mythic uniques. And this is by far the most effective method that I have figured out so far in my 45 hours of playing the game. How you can get the most powerful items in the game with the Chaos Armor and the mythic uniques. Okay guys, I hope this guide helped you. And yeah, I wish you a lot of luck with this method. It's really nice for progression in the season. And yeah, thanks for watching guys. I see you next one. Have a nice day and bye bye.